Hello again, my friends. Wake Angel 2001 coming back with the review of the next figure from Jakks little care package, the Breath of the Wild Link. This one comes with a soldier's broadsword accessory. Kind of weird that it would come with just a basic sword that you could find lying around the overworld instead of the master sword. But I will admit it's probably better for him than the bow and arrow accessory that the original World of Nintendo figure came with. The back of the box features Link, a nice little glamour shot showing off his posability. And the description says, as the courageous hero of Hyrule, it's up to Link to defeat Calamity Ganon and save the kingdom. With the help of various items like the soldier's broadsword, he is ready for anything. Yes, the help of various items. Also the souls of your fallen comrades, the support of the Sheikah tribe, the Princess Zelda's psychic advice, you know, like, yeah, but mostly it was that soldier's broadsword. Yeah. So let's get him out of the packaging and take a look. Oh my god, this does not feel like a $10 figure. This figure is better than Marvel Legends that I've seen out there that cost 25 bucks. This might actually be the next best Link figure I've ever had, and right after the actual Figma Link, the super high-end collectible item, which cost me like over $80. And again, just like with the Samus figure, this is one-eighth to 1/10 the price, depending on where you got that Link Figma, but like easily 90% of that figure's quality. Like, it is absolutely amazing. Like, wow. First of all, when I did the Samus figure, I said that there was a little bit of her paint job was a little bit lackluster. Well, on this, there's absolutely no issue with that. All of the details are beautifully picked out. He looks just like he stepped from the video game. I haven't seen a figure this detailed since, well, the Amiibos. And the Amiibos were like just static minifigures that didn't have to do any moving or posability. So like high-end paint jobs are all they had. Look, they got all the detailing on his armbands. Like they painted the pouches. Like the sculpting of his arm bracer. It's all there. They even put a little tiny Triforce on the back of his nape. Like, this is absolutely amazing. And that face sculpt, that perfectly captures Link's softer, somewhat more feminine features and boyish good looks he had in this game. Like, oh my god. This, I feel like I'm handling a high-end collector's item, not a $10 figure that you get at Walmart. Even the sword, even though it's just a basic soldier's broadsword and there's nothing special about it, it actually is pretty well made. I mean, it's made out of a slightly soft material, but look, it's not gummy. Like, it bends just enough that you don't accidentally snap it, but it is very good at holding its shape, and it has a good edge. Like, this is a quality toy sword. It's really, really good. Like, I cannot believe the leaps and bounds this figure improved. So let's break down that articulation. Head can move. It's mostly a swivel. I noticed there's a little bit of a ball joint in there, but it's mostly for swivel articulation. Universal shoulders. Look at that range. So much range. And there's ratchets. There's soft ratchets in the joints so that you don't have to worry about them getting floppy on you. The Samus figure, like her pin discs were smooth, so she felt a little bit floppy as I was handling her. Like, and I feel like in time she wouldn't be able to hold her arm cannon up for shooting poses. But that will never happen with this Link. Not with these ratchets. There is a bicep swivel on this figure. Like, wow. Double jointed elbow. Like, combining that double jointed elbow with a bicep swivel. Who would have thought? It looks amazing. One flaw, the waist joint doesn't really have a lot of range because the torso's not completely round. So that's about as far as he can twist. which isn't quite as far as a natural human waist would go. I tried to bend it further, and all I did was pop the ball joint out. So yeah, like minimal waist joint, but the skirt is made out of a nice soft material, so you don't have to worry about it impeding the legs, which you can totally bring forward. You can kick outwards on the ball joint. He has a thigh swivel. He has a double jointed knee, which is also ratcheted. Let's go. He has a toe joint. Ankle feels kind of weird. Like, I feel like the ankle wants to move a lot more than it actually does, but you know, it can still do stuff. So yeah, very, very epic figure. Again, this feels like a figure that should have cost at least $20 to $25, and somehow it only cost $10. I have no idea how they managed to pull that off. It is a thing of absolute beauty. Let's go. Oh man, this might actually legitimately be my favorite Link figure. And it's a good thing that I really love the Breath of the Wild look, because I would have been really annoyed if a figure this good came out that of a version of him that I didn't like. Although it does make me want to see the Ocarina of Time Link with this level of articulation. Like Jakks Pacific's Ocarina of Time Link had previously been their best efforts from me. Like their Skyward Sword one was pretty good too, but it was a little undersized, so you know, Ocarina of Time was my favorite up until now. But holy crap, does this not pull this off? It's amazing. And of course, I do have something to compare it to. We gotta bring in the original Jakks Pacific World of Nintendo Breath of the Wild Link. This is my original one, not the GameStop re-release that at least had a softer skirt, like the one with a super stiff skirt that renders his leg articulation almost completely useless, and you know, like the one with the face that's a little bit too squared off. Look at the differences in the face sculpt. You could see like his more graceful chin here compared to the more squared off jaw he has here that makes him look older. Not to mention the original toy, like it had a way too narrow waist and way too broad shoulders. This one captures his physique much better. This really does look like his game model brought to life. So yeah, just about in every way, this new unnamed series Link figure is heads and shoulders above the original World of Nintendo. Literally, it's actually taller. See, it's a full head and shoulders taller too. And look at the back. You can see the details that got picked out, or the details that are missing. Like they took everything that was wrong with this figure and made it better, and then they made that better. I cannot believe how amazing this figure is. I'm genuinely shocked at how good it is. 11 out of 10. This might be the absolute best Link figure in terms of value versus price. Because easily, this figure is actually worth more than twice of what they're actually charging for it. So, yes, best Link ever. I love it. Absolutely fantastic. Wake Angel 2001 signing off.